I'm going to show you today how I do my question assembly. So first of all, it starts with the children. The children log on to the learning platform and they ask their questions. It's quite a simple process. They click on students and go onto the forms. We have a couple of forms in here at the moment, and they click on the question assembly form and they have to answer 3 questions. Okay, the first is, what's your name? So, what year group are you in? Year 5. What is your question? And my question might be something like, what is the capital? And then I'll submit that. Okay, so that's what all the children do. And then what do I do? Well, I have to go into my documents and look at the question assembly, which is down here. And then I pick up the questions that have been asked recently since the last question assembly, which we got up to, why are we called Birmingham? I think possibly. So what I'm going to do is take these questions down and put them into the presentation for the assembly. So I'm going to open up a second document, presentation. Add a slide. I normally choose these ones and I cut and paste the question. So why are we called Birmingham is the next one. And back to the presentation. Now I happen to know the answer to this, so I'm going to just write Bjorma. See what I find in Google. Bjorma, Wikipedia, Bjorma Quarter. Okay, then what I do to get the images in is I take the image, copy the image URL, I add an image here, my URL, and I am going to write some text as well. Text is busy. So the next question is ready for me now. So again, cut and paste it. What is Mars made out of? Okay. Now, there's an easy way to answer that, isn't there? Because I can go straight onto Google and go Mars and find a Mars bar image. And then, because the question's a bit vague, I might put a second one in there as well, with an actual image of Mars. You can see the process carries on. Taking the question. So the process carries on. I keep adding a new slide, cutting and pasting the question in, and using it as a basis for a couple of minutes of discussion during the assembly. And next we'll see how the assembly actually goes.
dark side.